Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tori. If you're new here, I have snuck down to get some peace and quiet, but we have just had such a busy week and I have little short clips of it, and I wanted to share with you some things that we stocked up on this week and some things that are happening in the garden. I'm so excited to take you on into this season of life. So if you're new here and you love prepping on a budget, you've come to the right place. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Definitely give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Sorry, I just noticed you were tilting a little. It's happening again. Okay, I should have introduced myself as an amateur YouTuber here, but I'm filming on my phone. I've had such issues with my camera lately, so we're just gonna go with my phone. I hope the quality and sound is okay for you. I'm gonna do some finagling in my editing studio. But yes, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I have been on just a fast track to move. We have been on a decluttering journey. Some things have been happening around the home and in our personal lives, so I've been trying to get these videos out to all of you to be an inspiration to prep for emergencies. So we are doing just that on this channel, and I absolutely love hearing from all of you. So please let me know in the comments down below what you stocked up on or what you did this week to be prepared for an emergency. It doesn't always have to be a haul. It could be something that you're doing in your life, something that you're implementing that is going to get you prepared for the future. So that can be your physical health, your mental health, perhaps you're detoxing from the media. Maybe you put down your phone more often than weeks prior, but I find that to be super motivational. I find that to be an inspiration. So I would love to hear from you something positive, because that is what we are about on this channel. We try and take a positive approach to preparedness, because you know, when I started researching this lifestyle, it wasn't being done. Of course, I have run across some people that are very like-minded to me, and I love that they're keeping this positive spin on something that can be a bit daunting. So I want to hear from you down in the comments, and let's get into today's video.
Well, I guess we're not building that garden box today. That's okay. Yep, okay. Let's see. This is what I wanted to see. I knew these irises were coming. I think we will see a few coming from here, but the rest, I don't know. I'm going to hold on to some hope, but as you can see, the chickens, they just sawed off the top of them. I don't even know if an iris stem is nutritious, but obviously they thought it was. But look at this. If you were here for last video, look at that sunflower. She's doing just fine. You're doing good, girl. Oh, okay. The rest of this, you know, it'll melt real quick, but this is what I was talking about with this lilac. I'm just hoping it won't get frozen in this state here. They're still very beautiful, but they're doing good. They're pretty resilient as well. They sawed off the tops of those. My goodness. Those chicky girls. You making a snowman? Yeah. I love it. Okay, this is what we have going on. We have some medicinals back there, just different florals and things like that. We do have some tomatoes happening, and we do have some mold now that I'm looking on the back there. I definitely need to pick up some more cinnamon. Someone remind me to pick up the cinnamon, and you know I'm going to forget. So hopefully that is at bay for a little bit. Drop down in the comments if you have another thing to keep the mold out of here. I feel like it just happens with my plants, and I don't know why, but you know, we're gonna keep on keeping on. So up here we have we have a lot happening. We do have some mold up here now that I see it. I definitely can smell my sweet little CBD plants, but they are thriving. Look, there's another one right under there. The beans kind of took over this autoflower, and it's kind of, I guess, getting to the light, but hopefully that will stop. These beans need to be transferred, but as you saw, it was snowing a ton. They are just thriving. I love these beans. They're those purple long beans. Where are they? I'm trying to get to one here, but they're, oh, there we go. Look at that. It's a huge bean. I'm excited. There's like a whole mess of them just floating around there. But yeah, start of the show. You can really smell that. So I'm happy. Oof, that germinated well, because those seeds are super expensive if you did not know, but if you save them, you should be fine. And then my basil, we took from it as much as we can. Let's make like a pesto hummus this week. I think we will use the rest of this for that and like start some new ones this week. Alrighty friends, random as promised. If you're new here, we do like to keep it pretty random just because I feel like it gives a bunch of ideas and it also keeps it realistic because that is what I'm all about on the channel. So we went to the thrift store, we went to King Soopers, which is like Kroger everywhere else, and then we hit up Esch's and then we went to one local spot. But if you were here last week, you saw me do that. I just wanted to include it because it is something that I'm putting back for later. So starting here, you can never have enough propane, especially in this day and age. You never know what will happen, and it's important to stock up on things that might be banned in the future. So yeah, I would stock up on propane. Of course, I have multiple ways to cook, but I think it's important to grab it when it's at a good price, and Esch's has this for like $3 right now, so I'm not sure why, but they have a bunch of it. There's dust on it, but that's okay, that's all right. We're going to keep that in a safe spot and save it for a rainy day. If you are new here, I do try and shop local when I can, but local honey is really important. I get this in Johnstown, Colorado, so not necessarily too local, but I find that it's a great price and we really enjoy her honey, and her property is beautiful. So whenever we can take a glance at it, that sounds strange, we do. So 100% pure honey, natural, and we just love it. So that's a good one. And I feel like it's important to have in everybody's prepper pantry because it stores indefinitely. Next up on the list, we got some pure 100% avocado oil by Chosen Foods. A lot of people have opinions about oils in the prepper pantry. So of course I like to keep a variety, shelf-stable ghee. I stay away from the seed oils, but Chosen Foods isn't perfect either, but it is the closest I can come to perfect at a good price point. So this is a little pricey, but Kroger has it on sale right now for $11.99, which is pretty decent. I would suggest looking into olive oil as well. There are so many different things that you can keep shelf stable. So you could do coconut oil, or you could do tallow, and you could do your own tallow if you want. So that's a good one. Next on the list is going to be sauerkraut. If you're new here, I try and stock up on canned items probably once every other week. It's really changed to that because I've been trying to store things in glass, but if I see a good price on canned items, I go ahead and grab it. So going back to it, sauerkraut, I like to make my own, but it is nice to have on hand when I can. So sauerkraut is great. When it is shelf stable, it's technically, not a probiotic anymore because it's not a live culture, but it is just still nice to have on your plate. I will show you the ingredients here. We just have organic cabbage, water, salt, and lactic acid. Sodium's high on here, 190. Yeah, that's pretty high, but it's organic, so I know that doesn't mean it makes it perfect, but it's at a good price right now, $1.19, so you can't beat that. Other things I found in the clearance, we found wild Alaskan pink salmon. That was 55 cents. Amy's soups, there's no dent in this, and this was 98 cents, so I don't know why. The sell-by date is pretty far out. We have some Simple Truth tri-bean blends. There's a dent in the back there, and that was, I feel like it was still a little pricey. It was still like 88 cents. Normally it's $1.19. And then the peas, this was 38 cents. No one likes peas in my house, but if we are in an emergency scenario, we're going to eat the peas. So happy to find that organic. Next on the list, thrift store find for $1. I found all these tea light candles. I feel like I get really lucky at the thrift store when it comes to tea lights, and you can use these for a variety of things. I showed you in a video probably a few months back at this point, but we cooked with tea lights when our power went out, and we cooked a box of macaroni and beefed it up with some protein and veggies and went from there. So whenever you can, find some way to cook in whatever scenario you have, but $1 for this many, I didn't count them because obviously they've been picked through, so I wasn't sure if it meant $1 like per tea light. I know that sounds silly, but whenever I go to the thrift store, I'm always finding finding some random prices, but again, this was a good one. I'd say there's probably like at least 30 in there, so yay. Next up, the organic applesauce was on closeout at Kroger, King Soopers, so it was $1.38, and I grabbed 2 of them. This isn't, the best for you. Again, there's sugars in there, but this is something that does contain fiber, and we need that. So they're going to go on the shelf for a rainy day. Next on the list is going to be vinegar. It is not canning season for me. Who am I kidding? I can all the time. It does take me a while to film those, so that's typically why I'm not showing you. But if it's something you're interested in, I absolutely will take the time to do it. I'm all about showing you what you want to see on this channel. So canning season, not really happening too much as of lately, but we use vinegar in our washing of our cloth diapers, and there are so many different things that you can use vinegar for. So we just do a few tablespoons, and that neutralizes ammonia. Of course, that's going to happen with cloth diapering if you are familiar with it. So it's just nice to have it. So 64 ounces there. The larger jugs were not available. So unfortunately, we didn't get a bulk buy, but that's okay. Vinegar can be used for so many different things. I encourage everybody to find some, and I encourage everyone to look at that acidity. We are still going strong at 5%. Let me know next time you're in the grocery store, check your acidity levels, because I heard they were messing with them, and I'm not really happy about it, but I wouldn't put that past them. And then last on the list, I went into the Esches aisle of like medicinals and things like that, and found some Dr. Bronner's hemp eucalyptus pure castile soap. And not a fan of Dr. Bronner's company anymore, but I still love their product. So when I can find it at a discounted rate, I'm going to go for it. This was $1.19. So you can't beat that. You can use this for so many different things. And I like to have things like this in my prepper pantry for cleaning and washing. And I mean, obviously there's a lot that you can do with this, 18 in one, but it's nice to have one product that can do many things is what I'm trying to say. So I encourage you to find that for your shelf stable items. Finding things that have many uses is super important. Next on the list, I got some castor oil. It's pure and natural, and it's cold pressed unrefined castor oil. So I feel like it's super important to have that. Castor oil has many benefits, but I like to do castor oil packs. So I sleep with that with a flannel wrapped around my abdomen and my neck, and I have seen a lot of detoxifying. I don't do it that much because I am breastfeeding, and whatever I'm detoxifying will come through the breast milk, so I don't do it too much. I also haven't done a parasite cleanse or a heavy metal cleanse in a very long time because of that, and I'm feeling it. I definitely know that toxins are going into my system, and it's really hard to detoxify when you're breastfeeding because you don't want that to go to your child, but there are lighter ways, simpler ways to do it, and castor oil is a good one. And then last on the list, I found some vitamin E oil. We like to have this just in general, but I do like to put it in my topicals when I'm making lotions and balms, just because it's great for your skin. It can repair scarring, and amazing things can be done with vitamin E oil and your children's skin. So I encourage you to look into that. But that is it. That's all we got. I am happy. I say it a lot, but I'm so happy to have this peace of mind, and I'm so grateful to be able to purchase some things to put back for a rainy day. So I hope this was motivational. Again, drop what you are stocking up on, because that is the point of these videos. I love to give ideas for people that are new to this lifestyle.
Alrighty, my friends, that is going to do it. I hope this was inspirational. I hope this inspired you to head on out there and shop on the cheap, support local, and find some nourishing things for yourself and your family, and to try and think outside of the box. I always love sharing these unique finds at a discounted rate because I feel like it gives ideas and motivation for everybody out there to see something that is on sale and try and think of a way to utilize that, or think of a way that you can utilize that in the future. So again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you are new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button. Let me know in the comments down below what you want to see from me next. Please remember that all of my videos are going to be inspired by ideas that you give me. Of course, I am doing things every single day that really fits into this lifestyle of the channel. So if you want to see more vlog style things, I can do that too. But if you can't wait for me to film them, please remember I do have a another channel, and I will link it down in the description box below. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, y'all.